Hey guys, this is Batman 1999 doing another figure review, and today I'm doing it on something a little bit different, but something I've wanted to review for a very long time. The NECA God of War Ultimate Kratos figure. And here's Kratos inside of the packaging. As you can see, it's the clear Ultimate line window box packaging. There's Kratos there. He comes with two heads. He comes with the blades of Athena, and he also comes with the gigantic Nemean lions. And he's just sitting there in the box waiting to be taken out. Here's some cool pictures of some poses you can do with Kratos here on the side. Sorry about that. I knocked my background piece over, almost. And then here's this other pictures that you can pose him like, and then there's another pose here on the back, and then right here tells some 31 points of articulation, two interchangeable heads, two blades of Athena, the Nemean I can't pronounce it, boots of Hermes, and he's got those on. I forgot to mention that he does have those on. Really nice detail on the box here. Kratos comes with a lot of stuff, and he's quite articulated, so let's get him out of the box, see what he's got, what he can do. Okay, here's Kratos outside of the packaging, and he fell over. Getting him to stand in this pose right here is a little bit difficult, but I'm trying to work with his feet the way they are right now. But yeah, this thing's actually really articulated and really detailed. This figure is extremely large. If you like large scale figures, this figure is right up your alley. And he comes with a ton of accessories. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you this. This part right here, give me just a second, is unpegged when you get it out of the packaging. Now what this does, he comes with two little pegs here that you can insert in his back, which are in this small little baggie here. I'm not going to take them out, but you can put them in his back. But here's what we're going to do. We're going to get this, and we're going to put back in his back, which is pegged right in there. Fits nice and securely. And this right here is his golden fleece, and it's unattached in the packaging, so you just peg that right in there, and it fits in very nicely. Now what you can do with these blades of Athena is really cool. Let me get these out of his hands. What you do on the back of him, you get them and you go crossways like this. And let's get the other one and do the same thing. And you just get them in crossways like that, and there you go. Now these things store very nicely, just like in the game. They kind of just maneuver there on his back. So anyway guys, let's go ahead and look at his other stuff that he comes with. Now Kratos is very detailed. I'll give NECA this. They really detailed out on this figure. That head sculpt is amazing. I love that head sculpt. The pissed off head looks really good. And they've went and done a lot of detail. They got the nipple. They even got the nipples right for once. Holy cow. Anyway, he's got scars right there on his stomach, just like in God of War 3. And this is the God of War 3 Kratos. And I like the little scar up there on his eye, just like in the games. Really detailed. Now his beard here is a little bit different, more tattered and worn than the other head, and I'll show off the other head here in a minute. Then going down to his arms here, really detailed out with the chains, his little Kratos robe here. He's even got boxer shorts on right here on this arm, the arm with the golden fleece, as you can see right there. Now with the paint here with the blood splatter, they could have done this a little bit differently. In my opinion, I think that they just made this a little too bright red. And then here's the rest of the golden fleece, which looks pretty good. Just the whole figure throughout is really quality. I really like the quality in this. This is even detailed and sculpted out here. Really nicely done. And this looks like ashes. It's highlighted and painted darker in certain areas. And then the boots here look really good. They even got his toes here sculpted out very nicely. Got his toenails there. And it's just really cool at the way they done this is this right here is just a rubbery plastic. Won't render the articulation or anything. And then here's a good look at the back of the figure. Really, really nicely done. I will give NECA this. They really, really went out with this Kratos figure. Now let's just go ahead, and the way to swap these heads out, you get Kratos here by the head, and just pull this out, and there's just a peg right there at the bottom of his neck. And see here in the head, and you just get this other head and plug that in there. Let's get that in there. If I come on, and there we go. And this other head's detailed out very nicely too. Let's get a look up here at it. His not as mad face is more serious looking face. Doesn't look bad at all. Looks more serious like, and you can see the veins in his head, and really, really detailed out. I really like the way they done this. It looks really, really nice. The shading in his eyes, this looks fantastic. Now, let's go ahead and talk about these Nemean lines. I'm going to switch out his head though. I like more pissed off look for Kratos. That's just his character to me. He's pissed off at the gods. So anyway, let's go ahead and show off how to attach these. Now what you do for this arm, you have to detach the golden fleece. And to attach this, you just get this and push that up in there. That's as good as I'm gonna get, so let's just leave it at that. Nope. This thing doesn't always work for me. I've tried this once before and that's just not gonna work. This arm just doesn't want to peg it in good. Let's try with the other one. This arm does it good. This one doesn't though. I don't understand that. But I'm gonna try not to hurt anything. There it goes. It stayed in pretty good that time. But yeah, these just stay in there pretty good. You can do a lot of really cool poses with these. And these are nicely detailed out as well. Let's go ahead and get a look at these. Really, really detailed out. I like the way that they've sculpted everything. Really, really good looking. You can see the detail on the face. Just really, really well quality all the way through. It's detailed out here on the side. Let's zoom out on that. Just really, really well done. Even on the inside of the mouth, they've done a small bit of detailing, but not much. Now let's take these off, and we'll go over his articulation. I just gotta get this out. There we go. Alright, let's get Kratos back here. Now Kratos is pretty articulated. As the box says, he has how many points for articulation? 31. So, we're not going to count, but we're going to go over the points. So, you count in your mind. So, he has a side-to-side movement here at the head. Head can go down, looking up. A little bit of neck pivot in there. Not too much, but pretty good. The shoulder has this nice rubbery piece for the fleece here, so that doesn't render any articulation. So that can go all the way up, can go down, can go forward, it can go back. Now be careful, because this right here will pop off. He has a bicep swivel, he has a double jointed elbow, so that's unusual for NECA, but it doesn't meet 90 degrees completely on this arm because of the piece here, and it doesn't meet on this arm either because of this piece. So you're not going to get the full range of motion here on the arms. So that's a disappointment, but you know, it's fine. Anyway, side to side movement here. The wrist can go up and down. Let's just go ahead and take these off because it's getting frustrating. He does have an ab crunch, which can go in pretty far. That's actually pretty far, and can go back, which an ab crunch is unusual for NECA. Usually they give them a diaphragm joint, but that's okay. He has a waist swivel here. Legs can kick forward quite a bit, and you can see his Kratos boxers there, and can kick just the same on this leg. I figured it would kick more because the rubbery piece, but this doesn't really render the articulation because it's rubbery. Anyway, legs can kick outward. He can actually get a good, really good kick pose like this. So he has upper leg rotation, has a double jointed knee, which is really, really unusual for neca. His foot can go down, can go up. He does have ankle pivot, and he has toe articulation. And this Kratos is just really, really, really poseable. So if you want a poseable Kratos, I would recommend this one. Anyway, let's get a look at Kratos' height. Now, getting a look to the top of Kratos' head, he is just about 8 inches tall. Yeah, about 8 inches tall. Well, you know what time it is, guys. It's comparison time. Now, let's bring Kratos next to your typical Marvel Legends size. The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Build-A-Figure Green Goblin. Spider-Man figure. Now, this is not meant to go in scale with your 7-inch scale figures. This Kratos is meant to go in scale with 7-inch. He's supposed to go in scale with 6-inch, so yeah, this is going to be a little bit out of scale. Now, just to show you another comparison, this is my Marvel, or not Marvel, but Diamond Select movie monsters, Creature from the Black Lagoon figure. And this actually is the same height as my Kratos, and I did not think he would be, but he fell over, darn it. But yes, to show you a side by side, he is pretty much the same height as my Kratos. If I spread his legs, yeah, they're the exact same height. So I don't think you would want to display him with a Creature from the Black Lagoon, but I guess if you wanted to, you could, just out of a very outlandish decision. But our last comparison, you guys already know what it is. The Marvel Select comic book version of the Incredible Hulk. Now, what's funny, my Kratos actually would fit in scale with this Hulk. He actually fits in scale. Scary, I know. But it's actually really, really awesome. I guess if you wanted to, I could actually display my Kratos with the Hulk, you know, or do a stop motion of Kratos versus the Hulk. But, you know, that's pretty cool. But anyway, guys, let's just go ahead and end this video. This Kratos figure is highly detailed, highly painted, highly articulated. Everything about this thing is high quality. Now, I bought this thing on Amazon.com, and he was not a cheap toy or figure. I'm not going to say toy because he's not played with, so. But, yeah, this thing's very, very high quality. I love this figure very, very much. Anyone that's a God of War fan, I would highly recommend picking this figure up. I bought him for about 25 bucks plus shipping and handling, so I paid 30 bucks for him. A little steep, but I guess he's worth it. I mean, he comes with a lot of stuff, high quality, high detail, highly articulated, and yeah, the paint job's wonderful. I can't complain a bit about this figure. The only thing is, the legs are killing me. I'm really worried about this leg because I'm afraid that if his legs ever decide to, I don't know, break, then I'm going to be sitting in a pile of broken plastic with $30 down the drain, you know. And I just got the thing, so guys, I would really highly recommend picking up this figure. Anyway, be sure to check out my friends at Anon Entertainment. Be sure to check out my friend Moki Mars 84848. He's always updating his status, and so is Jeremy from Anon Entertainment. They're always putting up cool new videos for you guys to watch. And be sure to like and subscribe to this channel, Batman 1999. We really need the subscriptions. A little bit of confession, guys. I always tell you guys to subscribe to Moki Mars. Moki Mars does have a channel. But the thing with Moki Mars, I did not realize this. He had told me at one time he was always putting up these cool videos. Okay, if you guys have looked for his videos and not found any, it's because he doesn't put any up. Moki Mars doesn't have a video camera. I do. So he comes over here and does these videos with me, and that's where you guys hear me always say be sure to check out and go to his channel. Jeremy, on the other hand, yes, he does, but he hasn't put up any cameras, or not cameras, but I can't talk, you guys. I'm just so kabobbled right now. I said kabobbled. But yeah, Jeremy hasn't put up any videos yet. So Anon Entertainment doesn't have any videos right now, and Moki Mars hasn't put up any videos. The last video we done was a reaction video, and be sure to check that out, you guys. And that's pretty much it. Anyway, guys, this is Batman 1999. If you like this video, like it. If you didn't, keep it to yourself. Be sure to like, subscribe, and have a good day.